What's poppin', LTB Nation? Scott Argenbright back again. We got the middle of September moving into fall. It's the fall transition. The leaves are turning. We've got pumpkin spice in our coffee. These fish are moving up. They're looking to feed. They're looking to put on that winter weight, the winter feed bag. So you're gonna wanna move shallow. You're gonna wanna check out the mid-depth areas as well. We're gonna cover that in the video today and what you need to throw to catch them. So as the water cools, moving into fall, a lot of these fish are gonna move shallow, but there's still gonna be fish in that mid-depth range, even deeper fish that never even come shallow. They're gonna stay out in that deeper water through the winter. But what we're gonna wanna look for with a lot of the baits in this month's box, bait fish. So the bait fish has moved shallow. These fish are looking to feed. They're looking to put on that winter mass so that they're ready for the cold weather. Now, if you have perch in your body of water, maybe you're in the northern states, perfect bait right here to match the hatch. And if you're in the southern states, we have the shad style jerk bait, a little bit smaller, throw it on a spinning rod, work that thing through the water, work it fast, work it slow, it crushes fish in the fall. Last but not least, we've got another bait in this month's box that is gonna hit that mid-depth to even deeper range. Depending on the line size that you put it on, this is gonna run 12 feet. So if you've got like an 8-pound or a 10-pound, fluoro, it's gonna run almost 12 feet, right around that 12-foot range. If you have a little bit heavier line, it's probably gonna be around the 8 to 10 foot. But that's gonna cover those fish that have moved up, from their summer areas. They've moved up, they're looking to feed, they're looking to crush a shad bait like that one. Now when throwing these jerk baits, guys, you're gonna wanna make sure that you pay attention to cadence. It's all about when you get bit on this bait, what cadence were you using? What that means is, were you doing snap, snap, pause, 5-second pause, and then the fish hits? Or are you working that bait really fast, snapping it really fast through the water, and they're smashing it? If they're smashing it that way, then you know that that's the cadence that you need to take when you cast that bait out there. If you're not getting bit, typically with a jerk bait, that means that you've got to wait even longer. So you're gonna snap it a couple times. Maybe the water is really, really cool when you're throwing this bait. Snap it a few times, let it sit. Sometimes it can be 10 to 15 seconds. Those fish they're waiting, they're honing in on it, and then they're gonna bite. They're a little bit lethargic, so you wanna give it a long pause and then snap it a few times, let it pause again, and then just work that same cadence all the way back to the boat. Those are kind of the ins and outs of jerkbait fishing in general, and those are going to help you catch more fish on these baits in this month's box. So another great bait that we do have in this month's box is we've got 2 different styles of paddle tail swim baits. These baits are awesome for if you've still got a little bit of grass there and maybe that you can't really work the jerk bait through it. This is a great bait to throw out there and just slow roll it back in. And again, very, very classic, very versatile bait here. And in the fall, these fish, like I said, they're looking to feed. So perfect little bait fish imitator right there. And you're gonna catch a lot of fish on that one. So for those small swim baits and the jerk baits in this month's box, you're gonna wanna use a medium action rod, a slower gear ratio reel, because you don't have to pick up a ton of line really fast. In addition to that, we've got a Lucky Extra 10-pound monofilament. The key to that is monofilament has more stretch. So couple that with the medium action rod and the monofilament, you're not gonna pull those treble hooks out of that fish or that single small hook with the swim baits. Fall is one of my favorite times of the year to catch big fish. So if you catch a big one, make sure you tag us on Instagram. We just might feature you on our page. Leave a like on this video, subscribe, and we'll see you on the water next time. Go get them.